Welcome to California Bountiful. I'm your host, Tracy Sellers. Today we're spending the day in beautiful Sausalito. And you know what? If you're not hungry yet, you just might be after today's show. We've got a lot of great food on the show today, so let's get to our first story.
My sisters and I are third generation dairy family here in Point Reyes, and my grandfather and my father grew up and then operated their own fluid dairy operation.
Needless to say, a lot has happened over 54 years. Besides having 4 daughters and starting out with living in the house right here in the ranch with 5 women in the house, 4 daughters plus my wife and me. And there was 1 bathroom, so you want to figure out, do I have to tell you anymore? Yeah.
So when we first started talking in the late 90s to my dad about the family farm and the future of that, he was 60 at the time and he wanted to take a step back. What we talked about was how was our small family farm going to stay in the family. So when we started the cheese company, we named it Reyes Farmstead, meaning that we use only our own source of milk. It's about the quality control over the land, the herd, the quality of the health of the animal, the quality of the milk.
I'm proud to say that we've got the next generation started here, and hopefully the generation after that. The thought of always wanting to take a product that we make ourselves and take it direct to the consumer. I hate middlemen, I want to do it all myself.
Welcome everyone. We're gonna get started here. I think some of you have already gotten started, which is great.
And then having the fork here allows people to come and have firsthand experience, and there's nothing that can beat that, so that's important to us.
Welcome to the Fork at Point Reyes Farmstead Cheese Company. We're so happy to have you all here. This is our home, and we hope that when you leave here, you're gonna feel like you are in our home. We're gonna build some educational programs that will really teach people, what farm to table looks like, what it feels like, the people behind it, the reasons why we get into it, how it helps to preserve multi-generational family farms here in the Bay Area, and most importantly, what it tastes like. And we are very lucky tonight because we have 2 farmers in residence that I know of, and I'm not sure if any of you might have a farming background yourself, but first I would like to introduce Brian Waymeyer, who is seated right here with us, and Brian is our herd manager. The big cheese with us tonight. This is my dad, Bob.
It's a full encompassing story. It's not just the milk can on the brand, but it is the story, and that we have to have healthy farms all over the country. And I try to relate that so that people understand what farms are going through today. And if you don't diversify, if you don't have a value-added product, smaller conventional farms will have a harder and harder time surviving. We're a family that, like I said, my sisters and I weren't interested in the dairy side of the business. And for us to come back and find that common passion, and you have to want to do it.
What we've done is, I don't know, you gotta like what you do to be successful at it. And I've always loved what I do, and you have to have the right partner to do that. And we have that.